When the church was born, neither was there any among them that lacked. As many as were possessors of lands or houses sold them, and laid the prices down at the apostles' feet. Distribution was made unto every man, according as he had need. Acts 4:35. Neither said any that aught was his own. But here is the question few ever ask. How long did it last? Year 100. A writing called the Didache still charged the brethren to share all things. Year 155. Justin Martyr, in his first apology, writes unto the emperor, they that once loved money now bring all into common store. Year 180. Irenaeus, in Against Heresies, tells of healings, of prophecy and tongues, and even of the dead raised up. The church was poor, persecuted, and mighty. Year 190-7. Tertullian, in his apology, describes the chest of the church, kept by a monthly free will offering. It was no longer the selling of possessions. It was a treasury. Now mark one single decade. Year 248. Origen, in the book Against Celsus, writes that the signs of the Spirit are now but few. Year 250. Cyprian of Carthage, in his treatise on the lapsed, laments, no man sold his estate any more. They joined field to field, and covetousness reigned. 2 years apart. The one records that the goods had ceased, the other records that the power was dried up, and both rode under persecution, 80 years before Constantine. Mark this well. The church did not fall when she became rich. She had fallen already. The riches did but find the door open. Year 313. Constantine sets her free, restores her goods and maintains her clergy. Year 380. The religion of the empire. And 5 years after, the church that was persecuted puts her first Christian to death by sentence. And that manner of life at the first, it was not disputed. It was not repealed. It went into the wilderness. Pachomius founded in Egypt communities, where all things were common again, but without the gates of the city. Year 390-2. John Chrysostom, in the homilies on 1 Corinthians, declares that these things come to pass no more. Year 400. The same man, in the homilies on Acts, pleads at Constantinople, if this church would have all things common as at the first, there should not be one poor man in this city. He was the last to ask it of the whole church. 3 years after, he was deposed and died in exile. No man ever proved that it was wrong. No man refuted it. They only forsook it. But what man forsook God hath not cancelled. That which was born in the upper room was a foretaste of the kingdom which cometh. They shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. Revelation 20:6. The primitive church was no accident of history. It was the original design.